Look, how I see it is that a religion has to be equal. You have to have equal chances into going to heaven at the end.
Show me your hijab.
Show you my hijab.
Yeah.
I am not a woman.
Well, hold on. You said it has to be equal.
Hi guys. Today we take a look at a video in which a Muslim walks in to prove why Islam is the religion of truth and equality. Bold claim, right? But as the minutes roll on, his good reasons vanish faster than ice cream in the desert sun. From half-brained women to wife-beating verses to the mystery of the missing hijab, Big Jon puts every argument to the test. And let's just say, by the end, the only thing equal here was the amount of confusion on everyone's face.
Okay, one reason is it's the most religion that makes sense, in a sense of like,
well, that's kind of begging the question.
Yeah. It's like, okay. So, for example, you believe that Jesus is God? Like, I want to know your standpoint.
What does Jesus being God have to do with whether or not Islam is true?
It's just Islam makes the most sense, as in there's like one God, right?
Well, there's a lot of religions that just believe in one God.
Okay, but at least in Islam, it's not like, oh, God died. Like, that doesn't make sense. You know, for example?
Well, Judaism. God didn't die in Judaism.
Okay. But in Judaism, they also believe that they are like the one and only people that fucking like they're chosen by God. I don't believe
they're chosen.
Fair.
They're chosen for a specific standard, but they're not the only ones that are saved. Anybody who follows the Noahide laws outside of Judaism will also be saved.
Yeah, but I feel like if a religion has to be like, it has to be fair, no? It has to be equal for all people.
Well, it's not about fairness. They are given a specific role to achieve a higher standard, right? And the Jewish belief is they actually have a higher standard to live by to be an example for the rest of the world.
Still,
it's actually unfair to them.
Okay, that's unfair to them, but still, it's not on the same equal level as everyone else.
Yeah, equality.
You get what I'm saying?
Yeah. I mean, you don't want to talk about equality and then say that Islam brings equality, because I could show you hadiths that say women literally have half the brain of a man.
Okay, for me, I am a Muslim that only follows the Quran, because I know the Quran hasn't been changed or anything. I don't follow anything.
Okay, I could show you Quran verses. I could show you Quran verses that say that you can hit your wife. And Quran verses that say if your family's to inherit it, that the male is so it says in the Quran that the male is to inherit double what the female is to inherit. So if you have a son and a daughter, you have to leave double the amount to your son than your daughter.
Okay, and then I would tell you that you just understood the verse wrong, because Arabic is kind of like the second most complicated language in the world.
That is what the tafsirs and hadiths corroborate with it. So then, if you're just going to tell me I understood it wrong, then you're going to have to provide a reason why I understood it wrong. When hold on, let me finish. You're going to have to provide a reason why I understood it wrong when I checked the historical source and the scholarship on it, and it agreed with me.
Right, but what I'm saying is that I can't be dependent on another human being telling me what the Quran said.
Okay, so your interpretation of the Quran is the only correct interpretation?
No, I think the correct interpretation of the Quran is how oneself learns or like go and like understands the Quran on their own.
Yeah, so your own interpretation.
Not mine, but like how we. Like for example,
so let's say I'm a Muslim. Let's say I'm a Muslim and you're a Muslim. We both read 434, where it says if your wife is disobedient, you could strike her, and you take it to mean give her a hug, and I take it to mean to do a roundhouse kick in the head. Which one of us is wrong?
Which one makes sense?
Which one? I think it makes sense to do a roundhouse kick in the head.
I like to be very logical about things. I kind of like see logic in.
Then show me the logic.
If it's going to be like slam kick her, of course that doesn't make sense.
Why not? Right? 434 says that if she doesn't listen, right? It says the first thing that you're to do is you're to correct her. If she doesn't listen at that point, you're to withhold sex. And if she still doesn't listen, you are to strike her.
Okay. I have a question. Can
No. Which one is correct, right? You think it means to give her a hug. I think it means to do a roundhouse kick. How do we come to the conclusion on which one's the right one?
Oh, just what I think about it. I just think that it can be through words.
What?
Through words, like kind of like saying, "Oh,
Yeah,
I'm hitting on
again,
someone."
that's your interpretation. If we both interpret it differently,
Yeah.
whose interpretation is correct and how do you figure it out?
Whose interpretation is correct? A thing about Islam is that your actions or like what you want. How do I say it? Your deeds are based upon your intention, right?
So if I intend to roundhouse kick her in the head because I want her on the correct path, who's right and who's wrong? Please answer the question.
I'm sorry?
My intention is to roundhouse kick my wife in the head because I know she's fallen off the path, right? And I know roundhouse kicking her in the head is going to keep her on the path because now she's going to be scared of me.
No,
so my intentions are good.
No physical. No physical.
My intentions are good. Whose interpretation is right and wrong and why?
Your interpretation is wrong because you misunderstood what it said because you don't know.
Well, how do we determine whose interpretation is right or wrong? Because if I read the scholarship and I read the tafsir and I read the hadith along with it and all agrees with me, right? How do you conclude that your interpretation is correct over mine?
Okay, what I'm saying is that you understood the sentence wrong because in the Arabic language,
Lord, how do you know?
By learning Arabic.
What does it mean?
What does it mean? What does what mean?
When it says
when it says to strike her, what does it mean?
Where it says that? Mm-hmm. It just literally it means kind of like yell or
no way.
Something.
Then just say to yell at her.
Yeah,
why did it say to strike her?
Why do all the Qurans translate it from the Arabic to strike rather than to yell? If it's just why do all the people who translate Arabic translate it to strike?
Because it's on the surface level. It's on like how do I say it? Like it's kind of like understanding the word as like just direct translation. Without actually thinking about...
Yeah, there are meaning for meaning translations. I've read a meaning for meaning translation. Why did it say strike?
Okay. You're kind of like saying strike as in hit, but not, for example, strike as in like to protest something. The Arabic language is so complicated.
That's ridiculous.
Right, okay. Can you show me an example where they use the word strike in Arabic to mean to have a conversation? Just give me one example.
There is kind of like adrob means hit, right?
No, not your interpretation. A example, a contextual example where somebody uses the word strike to mean to have a conversation in Arabic.
Okay, I can tell you a different meaning.
This has no business being this funny.
I'm sorry?
No, I was reading the comment. Again, I want an actual example in history, not your understanding of the words. An actual example.
I don't know, okay. I don't know an actual example in history, like on top of my head like that.
Okay, so then why should I believe that when it says strike, it means to talk to?
I'm just... Okay, what you said, as strike as to talk to?
And also that'd be redundant because it says first, talked to them, and then so here's how you're saying it says talk to them. If they don't listen, withhold sex. If they don't listen, talk to them. That's redundant because the order of the Quran says talk to them. If they don't listen, withhold sex. If they still don't listen, strike them.
Okay, strike them can be as in go on a strike, for example, or something.
That's the withholding sex. They're already going on a strike.
Also a modern concept.
Okay.
As I'm Googling.
Or not.
It's also redundant.
That did not exist during the time of the Quran's writing.
What?
To strike as in to protest something is because I just looked it up.
Source?
Well, I can look for a source. Give me a second.
Like, sure, you can just say something.
But again, even if
you're also just saying things. with no sources.
Because
got my wife mad.
I'm trying to talk to you without any preparation. I'm just like, I was born a Muslim, and then I actually went back to being like an atheist because I was like, oh, maybe I'm a Muslim because I was born a Muslim. I don't want to be a Muslim, right? And then
I don't know what that has to do, right? Your original argument is that Judaism can't be true because it's not equal, right? And then we went into Islam not being equal, even if it is your argument that it's just somebody talking to them viciously. There's no verse where it says a woman can do that to a man.
Look, how I see it is that a religion has to be equal. You have to have equal chances into going to heaven at the end.
Show me your hijab.
Show you my hijab. Yeah. I am not a woman.
Well, hold on. You said it has to be equal.
Okay. Yeah.
Where's your hijab?
So here's the thing. Okay, hijab is to protect women.
Where's your hijab? You have to be equal.
Okay. Are men and women equal?
I don't think so. Your argument is for a religion to be true is it has to be equal.
I need to know your standpoint so I can talk to you. So like,
but it doesn't matter my standpoint. I'm arguing your standpoint. Your argument is Judaism isn't true is because it's not equal.
It is equal.
Judaism is equal?
Because no, Judaism isn't. I'm talking about hijab.
Okay, so your argument is that Judaism can't be true because it's not equal, right? Well, in Islam, you're not equal. You're not equal with women. So therefore, Islam is not true.
That you are equal with women.
Then where's your hijab?
Okay, I see what you mean. Okay, am I safe as a man to go outside and like be fine? Like, how do I say it? Are women as equally safe as men going outside?
No, but again, I'm not holding to equality. You're holding to equality.
Yeah, to make it equal, they wear a hijab. You see what I mean?
How does that make it equal?
Because it's basically the coverage.
So like, is your argument that if they're not wearing the right clothes and they get raped, they were asking for it?
No, they're not asking for it. What I'm saying is that if they want to be safe, because men are like, how do I say it? Aggressive creatures, like by.
Okay.
How do I say it?
Okay.
Do you know what I'm talking about?
Are Jews and Christians equal to Muslims?
Are Jews and Christians, everyone's equal to each other.
Really? Okay, show me a single Quran verse that says we're equal. Because I can show you a few that say we're not.
I don't have anything prepared. I'm not a scholar or anyone who's like studied.
Well, but you said I'm not a scholar, but then when I said I have scholarship on the Quran, you said I can't trust the scholarship, that I have to go take the Quran by myself and read it on my own.
I'm sorry. I just meant proper understanding, like basic understanding myself, as in like translating words and sentences.
But you said we can't trust the scholarship. We have to go do it on our own.
Yes, I don't trust. What I mean by that is that another human being should not be the deciding factor of me going to heaven.
We're not even talking about going to heaven. We're just talking about whether or not there's a good reason to be a Muslim. All right, bro. God bless.
So in the end, what started as a bold attempt to defend Islam turned into a crash course in contradictions. Insight number 1. Equality sounds great until the sources themselves tear it apart. Insight number 2. You can't reject Hadith, toss out scholars, and still claim the full picture of Islam. It just doesn't hold up. And insight number 3. If your strongest argument for hijab leaves you tangled in your own words, maybe the veil isn't covering what you think it is. Big Jon asked for one solid reason to be a Muslim. What he got instead? A live demonstration of why the answers just don't add up. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more debates that cut through the noise.